Now see, this program is saying that you have few variables, although I have not talked about variables and data types, but still assume there are three variables: name, which has the value Salman Khan; age, which has the value 48 and age is of type integer; is married, which is a boolean where we can have only true or false values. So we have to print this line of output: Salman Khan is 48 years old and marital status is true. But the only difference here was we don't have to hard code this string. Ideally, I'll get the output, and let me know, people who have done successfully, have they printed the line directly, system.out.println, and this, or they have used the variables?
We've used the variables, Sandeep.
Okay, you have used variables. That's great.
Just
Yeah, because typically, yeah, someone else was speaking.
Oh, I didn't use the variables. I just commit those information and then I use the system.out.
Okay. No issues. See, reason this exercise is given is sometimes when we are running our test code, then from the web page we get some value. Let's say the title of the page, or let's say if we were running a test code that go to this problem's link and figure out that the title of the problem is Salman's flexible intro or not. So if we are automating these kind of test cases, so we have to write Java code where this variable will get the value from the web page. So this value will be stored in a variable, because when we get it from the web page we'll have to store it somewhere. And in our program we'll have to print that page contained this title. And this title can be different for various pages. Here at least you could do because it contains only one value. But if this value was changing every time, then, and we want to print this particular value, then we can't hard code. So ultimately this program was about, if you have to print the value of these variables, then we can do name plus. When I do name plus, then the value of name will be used here, which is Salman Khan. So ideally we are adding this string and the remaining string. So others who have done it, have they used this approach?
Yes.
Okay. So then in place of 48, we wanted to use the variable age, then one more plus and double quotes, then marital status is true, should also be plus is married, the value of that variable, and in the end one extra dot, because this dot is mandatory. This output should come, but the value of this output should be coming from the variables. Now let's see what this is doing. So when we are printing this message, before printing the message, this plus operations will be carried out. So name will be taken, Salman Khan will be kept here. You can assume this is like Salman Khan, because if we are using a variable, its value is replaced at the runtime and that value is used. So now if I go and submit, I have added three variables. If I go and submit, my output will not match the expected output. Can someone tell me why? I'm going to submit it and this will be failing.
Space before the years.
Awesome. Yes, Shweta. So if we have not given the space before years, what will happen is 48 will be printed, and after 48, years and 48 will be combined together. So it will come as 48 years together. So space is missing. So Shweta, I'm giving one space here. Is that fine now?
Oh.
Huh?
You have to give before the quotes.
Great. Yeah. So if we want space to be printed, it should be part of the string. If I give any number of spaces here, again these things are also ignored by the compiler, because this space is not making any sense. This is not inside the double quotes. So just keep this thing in mind. Many times I have seen people, if I say give space, they just go and hit tabs here or spaces here. So that is not going to help. So space should be given before years, then only we'll see the matching output. So now when we submit here, we'll see the compilation will go through and execution will also go through. So everyone done with first three problems?